Hi there, my name is Carrie Hopkins. I'm an onomologist, which makes me a behavior expert. And I consult all over the world on jury trials and voir direing and figuring out what the witnesses are going to be like or the judge will be like, so that one of the parties has a much clearer idea of how a trial is going to go. So I say there's no such thing as a fair trial because I know how to completely stack a jury. So in the Kobe Bryant trial, what I would have suggested to their lawyer is good move, you're picking Pamela there. Kobe, good move. Pamela are amazingly shrewd, and they're extremely secretive, and they're phenomenal at getting information about people and things, and then they don't tell you that they know anything. So I knew this Pamela was going to come up with something amazing in a trial, and sure enough, they did. She found out something about the woman's sexual activity before and after the alleged rape, and they presented it to Terry, Judge Terry, and they wanted to know, it's a male Terry, and they wanted to know if they could present the evidence. And so many people were furious that that information was allowed in. But Terry's like, okay, Terry's are fun. I like them. And they're kind of curious. So he wanted to see where this was going. And then immediately the person who accused Kobe dropped it because what Pamela found out, she's a very, very smart girl. She could teach the CIA how to be secretive, honestly. The Martha Stewart trial. That was a great one. I knew exactly what was going to happen to that one. The trial was going fine. You know, she was accused of insider trading or securities fraud, and they put up the secretary as a witness, and her name is Annie. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, oh, Martha's going to jail. She's done in, because Annie's love to talk, just love to talk, and they're very observant, so they don't miss a trick. So anything going on in that office, she knew about it, and she's willing to talk about it, and that's exactly what they did. The lawyer asked like one question, and let's just let Annie talk, and she spilled the beans on Martha in no time. John Edwards trial. This is just an example. It was just recently in the news. So we could talk about the jurors. So many times they say, okay, juror number 1 with pink hair. I'm like, that doesn't tell you anything about the juror. Anyway, so on his case, you don't know all the jurors' names. They weren't released to the public, but you got Jonathan Nunn. And they have things like, oh, he's a heating specialist, or Sheila Lockwood, she's like a hospital operator. That doesn't tell me anything about they're going to vote, how they're going to keep us going. They were saying like these 6 people, or these 5 people, were actually on television, and they said, you know what, there just wasn't enough evidence, but they had tremendous amount of angst and frustration in the deliberation room because they couldn't agree. Now, these guys all did agree. They all said they agreed to that he was not guilty based on the evidence. But the heated people, in this group, we got a David, a LaDonna, and a Sheila. I guarantee they're the ones that were making it really heated on the side of John Edwards, so I think John owes them a dinner. But if you want to know about someone on your defense team or prosecution team, just go on to namezook.com and get a customized report, or else just do a private consult with me. I'll see you on NameZook. Bye now.